So this brought about a different way of thinking. It sort of talked about how you should prioritize your mindset. Because then when we talk about going for a meeting or giving feedback, there was always the question of why you're doing it and a sort of introspection at any point. So the fact that we first started with being able to do an introspection, a guide on how best to look into you to see why you're doing what you're doing or what you actually want to do, that sort of helped guide all of this. Even the topics that were more complex, dealing with other people, conflict management, it always came back to one point. Look inside and see why you're doing what you're doing and how you handle it before you do it. So basically think before you act. This part of the course helped cement the idea of self. The second part I liked about is that it didn't try to be the one answer to everything. The course spent half its time pointing you to other resources to say, look into this, look at this, look at that, to expand your knowledge. Basically telling you are just starting your journey, put more effort, work on it, and you get to expand. It didn't try to stop you from researching elsewhere. It even gave you links to other options of how you can do it because it was focused on building yourself, but taking into account that each person learns differently. And because of that, I think it was really helpful in the applying of items and to give you 10 areas to say, improve these 10 areas, pick 3 or pick 4, because different people have different strengths coming into it. So personally, there were some courses which I believed I knew, some modules, but giving them structure made it far better. Then there were the few which I was almost blank and which helped me grow that field. So for those reasons, it's one of the courses where I would definitely recommend it. And I actually have recommended it to management for some of the people under me as a route to start entering into the rest, because it has actually helped me not be better, but get on the journey to be better, which I think is more important. And it tells you from the get-go that you're not going to be done in a year. This is a lifetime thing. Every year you change something and your environment to change. So you don't sit down, have a growth mentality, learn, change, adapt. So that's what I loved about the course.